Hello. I am back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about self-approval, self-validation, validating your own worth. Lord knows that was something that I dealt with for many years until I started my personal growth. I'm still healing because healing is forever. So there are times when I'm going down the wrong road with my thoughts, seeking approval, seeking, someone else's approval, someone else to compliment me, someone else to make me feel good. And that is something that most of the world deals with, not even realizing it. I didn't realize that I was seeking approval from outside. And then once I started doing the work, once I started working on myself from the inside, because we will not see changes until we start healing, and healing is not easy, because what healing does is, when you're healing, you really want to change, you go from the inside and you look at things that you don't want to see, right? You see things that you don't want to deal with, experiences and traumas come up that you don't want to deal with. But in order for us to move to the next level of our lives, to become the best version of ourselves, that best version that we crave for every single day, because whether we know it or not, we are searching for that next high in life. And that next high comes from us being full of ourselves, walking on the fullness of who we really are. We will not be fully happy until we step into that grand version of ourselves, and that is something that I strive for on a daily basis. So therefore, I take my healing, my self-healing very seriously. I work on myself on a daily basis, cleaning up my old traumas, like we all have them, doing inner child work, and just trying to be my best self. So I was thinking this morning, I put some weight on. Yes, I gained some weight, and I'm going to take it off. And I was just thinking, I was like, I put some, got dressed up this morning, I'm feeling myself, and I'm waiting around to be complimented, and I never received it. And I felt really, I realized that it affected my emotion. And I caught myself, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I still have more healing to do, because I'm looking for self-validation. Here I'm looking for someone to compliment me, to validate my self-worth, because that's what it all boils down to. We're looking for someone to validate our existence. And I never received any compliment. And I'm like looking at him, I'm like, okay. My partner, I'm looking at him, and he's oblivious, because I'm so used to him giving me compliments, and I didn't get one this morning. So then I sat down and I was like, okay, so maybe I was just looking too fat. Like, that actually came out of my mind. I actually thought that. And then I went down in my office, and I'm like, in thought, sat down, meditated a little. And then it occurred to me that I have more work to do. And even though I've been working on, seeking validation from within, loving myself from the core, accepting who I am, so therefore I don't have to look for it outside, that incident or experience made me realize that I have more work to do. So I decided to hop on here and share that with you, and talk to you about self-validation and self-approval. It is so important that we seek validation and seek self-approval from within, because all of us were raised, the whole damn world, all of us were raised to, when we were kids and our parents complimented us, oh, good job, you did such a great job, and you do it over, whatever that great job is, but you do it over and over again because you want that compliment. And we seek that validation. And as we get to school, we do our tests, we get a good grade on it. Same thing, we come home, we share it to our parents. Good job, Johnny. Whoa, good job. You got a straight A student. Yes, keep it up. So it was embedded in us to always seek that external approval. And then when we don't get it, we think then something is wrong with us. So I wanted to hop on here to talk about that because I've been working on myself. I do daily work, validating myself every day. Because if we don't validate ourselves, if we don't approve ourselves, then we're going to consistently look for it externally, external validations, waiting for someone to always praise us, to compliment us, to tell us that we're doing a good job. It's nice to get it. It really is. But it's important for us to get to a point in life, get to a certain point in life where it's okay if we're not validated externally. It's okay if someone doesn't give us a compliment. It's okay. And I'm still worthy. I'm still deserving. I'm still amazing. I'm still beautiful. I'm still this fantastic person, right? But it doesn't come that easy. It takes work. And one of the exercises that I've been doing now for a couple of years is standing in front of the mirror and finding something about myself every night before I go to bed. I don't do it every night. There are times when I'm like, oh, I'm just too tired. But for the most part, I do it every night. I find something about myself. What did I love about myself today? What great thing did I do today that I am so proud of? And it could be anything. Oh, I love that I was present for my son. I wasn't thinking about what I'm going to be cooking for dinner. I wasn't thinking about, oh, I have X amount of meetings tomorrow. I was present for myself, for my son. Oh, I love my eyes. I love how nice and big they are. I love my big lips. I love my whatever thing that you can find about yourself that you love about yourself, and make sure that you really mean it and you feel it and it's sincere. It could be anything. It could be you were kind to a stranger on your way to work this morning. It could be you paid for somebody's groceries at the supermarket. It could be anything. Find something. What that does is it allows you to build that self-love and that self-approval. And it allows you to, a lot of things flying out here. It allows you to, it allows you to approve yourself and hone down on that self-love, because that's what it all boils down to. Approving yourself, loving yourself, accepting yourself. And the more you do it, the more you approve yourself, the more you do this exercise, you will seek less validation. You will seek less approval, and you will start to feel fulfilled. You will start to feel more acceptance, self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is the biggest, most important acceptance in the whole wide world. Because if you don't accept yourself, if you do not approve yourself or don't accept yourself, then you're sending out that energy and that vibration that is going to attract people in your life who is not going to accept you and is not going to approve you. So I just wanted to make this quick video because I realized this morning that I was seeking approval externally. I was looking for that compliment and I didn't get it. And I had to sit myself down and really quiet my mind and go back and no. I didn't do all this work all these years just to go back to where I'm coming from. So make sure that every night before you go to bed, you stand in front of your mirror and you approve yourself. You love yourself. You cultivate that self-approval, that self-love from within. And the more you do it, the more you find something about yourself. What did I love about myself today? Or what do I love on myself? What is it that I like about myself? It could be your external features. It could be that your good heart. It could be your kind manners. Whatever it is that you love about yourself, make sure that you are calling that out, you're pointing that out, you're doing that exercise every night, and the more you do it, the less self-approval that you're looking for externally. Because external self-approval is good, but once you start approving yourself, you won't even care if you get it outside. It won't even matter. Yeah, it will be a bonus. That's all it is. Will be a bonus. And you'll start to cultivate that self-acceptance and self-love for yourself. So I just wanted to make that video. And I just get on here and make that video, and hopefully I was able to provide some type of value and goodness, some type of value. And let me know in the comments below what other videos that you would like to see. What is it that you want to talk about? I like to talk. I like to talk about things that I care about. And I'm all about self-improvement and personal growth. So my son is coming out now. He's going to be pretty loud. So gotta go. Love you all. Bye-bye.